Hello, hello, hello. Today we're gonna be playing a strange game. Not that it's not like I play a strange game every single day, but today we're gonna be playing Detective Duck. We're a detective, but we're also a duck, so I think we might be a little limited to the things we can do. But right now, I just tried going into game modes, but it says you must complete the tutorial map first. So let's go ahead. Where do we go to do the tutorial? Chapter 1, a shady business. Okay, so the apartment is a tutorial. Success rate is 99%. Let's go ahead and check the other ones. Let's see the percent. Success rate 70 for the motel, 40% for the bank, and 39 for the train, 60 for the museum. Okay, so I guess it just gets harder and harder as it goes on. But let's go ahead and get ourselves to the apartment so we can complete the tutorial. Someone has cracked the safe. Click and tap objects to interact. Click the... Okay. Inspect the room closely. The environment reveals the suspect's habits. The thief is probably a messy person. Your goal, find clues and identify the thief. So we already did that. The thief must be a messy person. It looks like this painting was removed in order to open the safe. Oh, I wouldn't even have guessed that. The suspect could have had black hair. Huh. Is that somebody knocking? Oh, no, that's just the freaking song. Okay. Huh. We can interact with things, so we have a key. Someone found the key. Yeah, buddy, that was me that found the key. There must be a white key. So we're in the bathroom. There's a screwdriver. Looks like someone forgot something. Okay. Interact plunger. Someone found a plunger. So we're going to plunge. Okay, yo, what are we doing? We got a room key, which I'm going to go ahead and assume it's over here. You can now end the investigation. Equip your phone and click in investigation to do so. You have unlimited questions on this map. Vote suspect. The suspect had black hair. It could have been the plumber because it was inside of the bathroom. The suspect had black hair. This guy has a mask on. Everybody else has black hair too, except for one person. We're going to go ahead and do the plumber. The plumber was most voted. Oh, so I got it wrong. So I go to jail. Looks like a wrong suspect has been chosen. Therefore, you have been brought to jail. Okay, so apparently I'm not a good detective because I just failed my first mission. That sucks. Okay, well, we're done. Let's go ahead and try the next one, even though we just failed this. That's a bit embarrassing, but let's go ahead and try something else. We're going to go to jewelry. Oh my gosh, I didn't finish. It says very easy, but somehow I still failed. What's up, bro? Let's go ahead and get in here, guys. Oh my gosh, hopefully 3 people can do this. Because obviously I struggle to do it. Okay, we're back in here. I'm just going to go ahead. Looks like there was a painting. We got to get a white key. Here we go. Open the key. Do the plunger. Now we got a room key. Now I'm not going to use the room key yet because they might, like, you know, mess with something. The screwdriver and everything makes it seem like it's, what's it called? The plumber. Safe behind painting. Rose vase knocked over. Object scattered. Victim picture. Suspect picture. Works as a cleaner. No safe location. Has financial struggles. Victim's close friend. New safe. Password. Very trustworthy. Known to be messy. Fixed toilet recently. Left a... Bro, this is who I picked! This is literally who I picked! Very nosy but clean. Asks about victim schedule. No criminal record. Works as a blacksmith. Visits victim often. Known to be messy. A blacksmith would have a tool. But what did the plumber say? Fixed toilet recently. Known to be messy. Left a tool behind. I'm positive that our victim is the plumber. Listen, I got it wrong last time. Why was there a screwdriver? Oh, blast. That's mine, isn't it? I must have left it. But a screwdriver, you think I opened a safe with that? Look at the damage. A simple screwdriver didn't do that. How does he know that there was a safe that got hit. Vote the suspect. 1 out of 3 players have voted. I'm going with the plumber again, and I'm positive. The plumber was most voted. He has to be it. Bro! Looks like a wrong suspect has been chosen. How? Therefore, you've been brought to jail. It was the plumber. I unjailed everyone. How was it not him? Bro, okay. We gotta look for some more things. This person was missing. If you have any, please. The customer had black hair, or the person had black hair. The hat of DCL James. Huh. The thief is probably a messy person. The thief is definitely messy. There was a plumber left behind. I'm ready to end the investigation. The safe was robbed. This was clean open. Opened with a code. It wasn't smashed. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. I am a genius. I changed my mind. It was not the best friend. It had black hair, and I did see a crowbar. Oh, wait. It could be the normal friend. I'm going with the normal friend. Vote suspect. You have accused the friend. He's a blacksmith. He left the tool behind. He's the friend, so he's been inside of there. There was a crowbar. Only blacksmiths would have those type of tools to get in there. 1 out of 2 players voted. I'm going with him. One. Now we're going to play one more. I did not know a tutorial could be so hard for us to do. But we did the apartment, and I want to go to a little bit farther, okay? We're going to go farther into this. You know, because I don't want to stop all of a sudden. I want to do this, okay? Let's freaking do this. The case was a murder case. 39% success rate. What is the worst? 43, 45, 39 seems the worst. The theater. Difficulty, very hard. Yeah, we're doing this. Let's freaking go. 1 player, create. Hopefully we can do this, please. Welcome to the Great Theater. A performer has been murdered here. Oh no, I see a tomato. Why is there a tomato? This case requires focus and precision. Look everywhere you can for clues. Inspect the areas closely. The environment reveals the suspect's info. Your goal: find clues and identify the suspect. Good luck. The performer was murdered. I have no idea how it happened. We just collected the fingerprints. You can see them when you're equipping your folder. We got suspect 1. Doesn't really show a picture. Anxious. Found carrying a sharp knife and poison. Followed the script exactly. Confused and nervous about the murderer. The security. Backstage keys found near his spot. Still sleepy. The director claims he didn't write the performance script at all. Nervous about the incident. The pianist is shocked. Fingerprints found on him on the victim's face. The cook prepared food for performers. Act professional and cooperative. The helper cleans up the stage. Wants an attorney to speak for him. Front row spectator. Anxious. Found carrying a sharp knife and poison. We seen that. Alright. Let's get out of here. Click me to write notes. Okay. First off, toolbox staff room. We should hire ducks for the next performance. Is somebody trying to kill me? Okay. So we're going through here. There's some popcorn and stuff on the ground. Nothing really much that we can see. Who reserved this table? 1A. There's a lot more stuff going through. How could I gain access to this area? Rule 4. Only let VIP visitors access the VIP area. Extra note. Staff room key is hidden behind a poster for security reasons. Where could this poster be at? Can I get into the staff only? I need a staff room. He said it's hidden behind a poster, which I'm going to go ahead and assume it is this poster. Here we go. We haven't found any evidence so far. We got a little blue light going on. Hold up, did I just see something over here? There's no fingerprints or anything that I can see so far. Staff room key is opened. We got the toolbox. What is this? A wooden crate. Okay, yeah, now it's just telling me like the most obvious stuff. We're gonna open this real quick. Is there any fingerprints on these? Why is there a number 2 right there? That's strange. Oh, this is messy. Okay. Piano night at 7 p.m. There was a cake here. The food is only for performers only. Police were dispatched to the Grand Theater after the lead performer collapsed on stage with a sudden blackout. While the audience initially threw tomatoes, thinking it was a bad performance, the victim never stood back up. No blood was found on the scene. Listen. I'm kind of, what's it called? Skeptical. This guy prepares food for performers. And where's she at? Anxious, found carrying a sharp knife and poison. The person prepares the food, but another one poisons it. So I have 2 suspects so far, but those are the only 2 that I think I'm going to go ahead and go with. I can't open this curtain. Must not be able to open that one either. Huh. You need a key to access that room. I can't get into any of these rooms. Where would that second key be at? Alright, we're back here. We just found an axe. Turn this back on. These have to be the codes. There's a code right here. The first number I think that I found was over here. I even said it. The number 2 is over there. Check this real quick. I don't want to be missing anything. We should hire ducks. Okay. So far I have a 2 and a 3. 2, 3. Those are the 2 codes that I've seen while I've been in here. The 2's right there. In the backstage, you can only see this with the black light, which is the number 3. This code doesn't seem to be quite right. Where would I be able to go? This looks delicious, but I shouldn't eat it now. Those don't look delicious at all. Okay. Check out the cake. I don't know. One was cut out. A standing piano. Why is there a random piano? In the investigation. You must investigate all rooms first. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and investigate in all rooms. And I'm going to go ahead and pick which one I think is guilty. We just found a key under these people's wigs. It has to be this room. We got a 2 and a 3. Tonight's Dreams performance. Script. Introduction. Piano. Sing. Play piano. And dance. He has a cake here. Can't open any of that. What would be the clue for them letting me in this room? Huh. Okay, guys. Apparently with the axe, we break these boxes down. And I think one of them we're gonna find something. We got a lighter. Someone found a lighter. Yeah, obviously me, Goofy. There's no more crates that I can break, so I think this lighter was the one they were looking for. What would I use the lighter for? Wait. What if we, like, burn it? Okay, the lighters aren't for that. What would this one lighter be for? Huh. I'm not gonna lie, yo. They said this was gonna be hard. It's definitely harder than I thought it would be. Okay, yeah, I cheated. If you haven't found the director's key, no. Use the code 20853. I was so freaking off. Use the code 20853. Correct code has been entered. If you haven't found the director's room key, inspect the wig. I found that. Use the key to get in the director's office door. We light this on fire. That's obvious. But what does that do for me? We broke both of those. Nothing popped up. Oh. Let me in. It's just one chair. I'm not strong enough to lift this up. Huh. I'm not strong enough to lift this up. We seen clues back there. I don't know how I would have found the code, honestly. That's the one thing I messed up on. We seen tools. Wouldn't we be able to grab something from here? I'm not strong enough to open it. I'm not strong enough to open it. What? Okay, we just got the metal stick, which is this, which was right there. I thought that was holding up the stuff. Hold up. Let's go down. There we go. Jump through. Who threw these tomatoes? The victim was found laying here. The piano that was used by the victim. The victim was standing here. The anvil wouldn't have got him. At least I don't think so. Am I calling the elevator? Okay, go back up. Yo, peep the music. Close it. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, we're done. Stop. We're not gonna keep singing. Alright. Toolbox. Can I touch that toolbox? Nope. So the anvil would have dropped from here. Tonight's performance. Introduction, piano, sing, play, blackout, dance. A blackout dance. Follow the script. Confused and nervous about the murder. Backstage keys found near his spot. Claim he didn't write the performance script at all. Nervous about the incident. Shocked. Fingerprints of him found on the victim's face. Prepared food. Acts professional and cooperative. Cleans up the stage. Anxious. Found carrying a... There's no fingerprints up here. We got the key card. So let's go ahead and get out of here. We got the VIP lounge. We know where that is. That is right where we came in. Hopefully. I'm not 100% sure. Because, I mean, one had poison. And they were lying there dead. They didn't die from something like hitting them. Like, no blunt force trauma. Just, like, natural causes is what it seems like. This is literally so strange. I think I want to say I know who killed him. Alright. Anxious found carrying a sharp knife and poison. The knife could have cut that anvil, which dropped the front row spectator, though. The technician. The security. The director. The pianist. The cook. The helper. Front row spectator. It's either... We're ending the investigation. Actual question. Why were you carrying a knife and poison? I'm very insecure and afraid. I grew up in a bad neighborhood, and since then, I bring things to protect myself. What did you do during the blackout? I sat there mad and threw a tomato because I thought it was unfair and that I had paid so much ticks to watch his concert end in like 10 minutes. I was shocked and couldn't believe what happened. I pulled out my knife just in case anyone had planned to attack me. Why did you cut the lights out? Because the script said to. I just did my job. The director says that wasn't in the original script. Well, it was in the copy on my wall above. Handwriting looked a bit sloopier than usual, but changes happen last minute all the time. Just a gagging sound right when I hit the switch. I thought he was acting, then thud. Did you see the cook backstage? Yeah, she was carrying a tray of food for performers. She said it was for the cash. She seemed in a hurry, kind of sweaty. I was checking the exits. The lights went out and the crowd went crazy. I turned on my flashlight, but by then, he was on the floor. Only the catering staff. The victim was super picky. He only drank and ate things that the cook brought him personally. Yo, that, like, the music is so loud. Okay. Next question. Did you write the scene where the lights go out? Absolutely not. Someone changed the last page of the prompt book without telling me. Did you see anyone near you off? I'm going with the cook. I am positive. The cook was most voted. Let's freaking go! Now it's supposed to be very hard. We used one, but I already knew it had to have been one of them. Let's go. Charges: unsporting conduct and elimination of a player using forbidden potion, tampering with game assets, abuse of role, 100 years. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below, and stay tuned for more videos like just these. But peace!